This video is about what's sold for ceramics. If you're new to our channel, I'm Vicki, and my husband Mark and I resell on eBay, Poshmark, and sometimes Mercari. And as I said in the opening, this video is a what's sold and how I packed it, because it's one thing to sell a fragile item and it's a whole nother to pack it. And I'm going to show you some eBay sold comps so that you can be on the lookout for similar items. So with that said, let's get started. Do you ever move or touch something in your inventory and the next thing you know, it sells? Yep, it's sold, and I just moved it the other day. It's just a tiny little bowl, casserole bowl. TST stands for Taylor, Smith & Taylor. It's vintage, made in USA, ovenware as you see. Took a long time to sell, but it sold. It's got some scuffing in the bottom. Not sure what I paid for it, but it sold for $19.95 plus ship. I estimated this to weigh 1 pound. I didn't put a box size down, but that's okay. This little Taylor, Smith & Taylor little dish, casserole dish. It weighs 9.5 ounces. So I rounded up to 10. So I'm going to have to do a very small box to make sure I stay within my 1 pound and not be too heavy on the packing material. I'm going to use an 8x6x4 box, and let's just see what this weighs. 3.2 ounces. And a tip for you is make a cheat sheet of the boxes that you use all the time and write down how much the box itself weighs. But 3.2. I have some scrap, small piece of large bubble wrap in here. I guess I'll put 2 pieces. Wrapping this in small bubble wrap first. Thank you label. And I'm thinking about just nesting it in the large 1/2 inch. I might wrap it. We'll see here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap it. I'm going to turn it upside down. See how much room we have in here. Yep, we still need some more packing material. Keeping it light. Another sheet of large 1/2 inch bubble. And it needs a piece to finish off the top. Although that does press in a little bit. Let's see if we can get 2 air pillows to work. It's good. I estimated 1 pound. Let's put the sample label on top. It's 13.7, 14 ounces. I'm good. Let's take a look at eBay sold comps for Taylor, Smith & Taylor.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you go. Yes, I'm gonna let you know just how much I tell your mama, I tell your papa too.
This next item was already prepackaged in a box. Love that when it's already pre-packed, but it doesn't mean that I can ship it in that same box. Oh no, I need to pack it in another box. We're on our way, Mark.
Church sale.
Yep. This is a brand new box of Homeco bears. They go for about $20, and it's set number 1413. I'm going to pick that up. For the Homeco bears, I'm going to start with some small bubble wrap. I'm a little concerned about the box size. I have an 8x6x4. It doesn't give a lot of room around the sides, but let's take a look at it before I assemble it all the way. This is what I want to do, but you can see there's not a lot of room on the sides. Like I said, they're boxed pretty good in there. See if I can get it to nestle down in this. Okay, I'm going to be able to do that, so that's a good thing. I have a 1/2 sheet I'm going to put in the bottom because of the seam here. There's a seam halfway through the bubble wrap. Honestly, it just makes it. I don't even know if I can get it closed. No, I'm not going to get it closed. Bummer. Can't even get it back out. All right, I know what I'm going to do though. I'm going to go ahead and tape this up. I'm going to add some small bubble here. Slip this down in. Thank you, label. tuck this around. You know, I still have that half sheet of large bubble on the bottom. I'm going to put some cardboard. It'll add just a little bit of weight. Actually, I might just cut this in half. Little piece of cardboard on those sides. I'm not concerned about impact here as much as I am on the sides. So for another layer. And can I get a half sheet on top? Can I? You know what? Maybe I can. I know that the bubble wrap on the bottom will give a little bit. It's got a little bit of a hump here on the top, but I'm okay with that. So what's sold lately on eBay for home co, i.e. home interiors? Let's take a look. Do you sell Yankee candle holders? Well, this next item is well, I'll show you here. Sold a tart warmer right here, and it's going international. Yankee candle. Paid a couple of dollars for it at a church rummage sale, and it sold for full asking price of $19.95 plus ship. The first thing I like to do is fill the hollow area, especially since it's going international. Does it mean that they won't inspect it and take out whatever I put in here? Well, I guess that's a possibility, huh? Maybe I'll use bubble wrap instead of tissue paper. You know, something that inspectors can see through, sort of. It's taking more than what I thought. About a half sheet. 2.5 sheets to fill this. Now let's get this wrapped up. It does have this narrow area here, which a lot of times I like to wrap something around here. I don't know if this is going to reach. Not quite. Doesn't quite make it. But I think we'll be okay. Let's put a half sheet down through the center of the bubble wrap. I might give this just a little extra cushion around the neck, but I'm not necessarily going to tape it on. Some packing tape. Bottom up, top down. Same thing here. And it's packed pretty good. Now let's find out what size box we need. It's within 10 inches, within 10 by 6, within 10 by 6 by 6. I have an eBay box that's 12 by 6 by 6. Let's do a test fit. I think that's going to work pretty good. However, I do need some more packing material. And I don't believe there's room for air pillows. But I can add 2 sheets of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. And I have a scrap of this corrugated cardboard in my stash. So I'm going to nestle it in here. And then I need some air pillows on each end. And 2 and 2 normally works. I think that's going to work just fine. It's good. Let's take a look on eBay for bolos for Yankee Candle wax melt candle holders. They showed me a variety of items, and here they are.
Tell you that I need you every day. You'll get weary of my tell you that I want to let you know.
We found 4 coffee mugs at a garage sale, but one of them was broken, and at least we discovered it while we were at the garage sale. But we did go ahead and buy the 3, and that's what we're going to pack next. So 3 coffee mugs, yes, 3. You see, at the garage sale there were 4, but one of them was damaged, so we left it behind and just bought the 3. Old Country Roses, Seasons of Color, Royal Albert. So we got 3 of these to pack. The other 2 are back there. As I said, we got them at a garage sale, paid $3 for all, and they sold on offer for $30 plus ship. That's not too bad. You know, if I was selling 1 coffee cup, I wouldn't be happy selling it at only $10. But if you sell in multiples and it's a $30 sale, that's not too bad. Especially when you only paid $3. $3 to $30. I need to fill the hollow area. As USPS says, fill the hollow area of vases and open containers like this to help reduce the shock that happens from impact. And this is a pretty big cup to fill. It's pretty tall, so I don't think my small bubble wrap is going to go very far. I'm going to try some large. And I'm using bubble wrap because it weighs less than paper. Just not sure how much bubble wrap it's going to take to fill the cup. I'm going to do this in quarter-size sheets. That went down in there a lot easier than trying to do the whole half sheet. Quarter sheet seems to be working. Albeit it's popping up a little bit. Oops. All right, let's finish the other cup before we go on. Let's work on this one. Need to protect the handle. I've got a half sheet of tissue paper here. Not sure if it's going to be enough, but I'm going to try it. Running it through the handle and crunching it back on itself, like so. Then I'm going to wrap the cup in some foam wrap just for first layer, light protection for the finish. You know, normally I put a more small bubble wrap on the handle. Normally I do. So let's get another half sheet here. I fold it in half again, and put this around the handle. As you can see, I have to push that bubble wrap back in there. I could have also used a small bubble here. Tissue paper through the handle. I'll put that back in. Still need large bubble wrap. I'm not sure if one sheet is going to do it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You see how it's short here? What I do is take a half sheet of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap and do this. That's pretty good. I'll still use more bubble wrap in the box, but this is my technique for now. Make sure I can't fill the cup anywhere. If I fill the cup, it's not protected. Everything feels really good. I just have to figure out what size box I'm going to use. And this is going grounded Vantage. No surprise there. I'm thinking I might be able to stand them up. But how tall are they? They're under 8 inches, but over 6 or just under 7 inches. So I kind of need like a 12 by 12 by 7. We'll see here. Let me see if I can make this 12 by 10 by 8 work. I'm going to try this one. Let's try a chest fit. And I'm trying to find out which side of the cup is the bottom. Oh, okay, I can see. Bottom. Oh yeah, I can make this work and still get enough packing material around them. Is there room for air pillows? I don't think so. Not on the bottom anyway. Okay. and lay these so that I know which way the bottom is. 3 sheets of large bubble that direction. It's going to go 3 sheets this direction. Go back to putting these in with the bottom down, bottom down. You see all this room I have around it though? That's a good place for air pillows, especially in the corners. I'm going to put 2 in each corner, if I can. And I can fit some around here. Wherever I have the space, I'm going to put an air pillow. Anything to keep it from hitting the sides. And sometimes if I can't fit an air pillow, I'll put bubble wrap. Trying to make sure the cups are not going to be up against the side. The only place that I don't have extra protection is right here. I don't think I can fit an air pillow. It's a good place for a small piece of scrap bubble wrap. This one has some pop pillows, so some of it's good, some of it's not. So I can fit some of this down in here. I think I've got it. Maybe a little cattywampus to hold everything in. And bubble wrap has some give, so I can put a little bit of pressure on it and not worry about anything. Shake test. Oh yeah, nothing's moving in here. I'll get it taped up and in the mail. I really had no idea how much Royal Albert items were selling. I really had no idea how much Royal Albert items. I really had no idea how much Royal. Try one more time. I truly had no idea how much Royal Albert things were going for on eBay until I checked them for this video. I think you're going to be surprised. I know I was. I sold 6 houses, not 6 Christmas houses, not 6 big houses, but 6 little houses. We sold 6 ceramic houses, and they're in my mini section right there. What do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love these little baskets for miniature items, you know, small and mini. I have a little note in here. Oh, one of them is repaired ship. So this one, these are ceramic, made in Greece. This one, and these came in a grab bag with other things. And I only paid, you're not going to believe this, I only paid 30 cents for all of these. Ceramic, ending in M-I-K instead of M-I-C. This one has the repaired ship. And these two are alike as well. They're not stamped on the bottom. Oh, that one is. Funny, one is and one isn't. So they're similar, but different. So 6 tiny little houses. I have the place to myself. Mark finally went out to the car because his feet were getting tired. So yeah, I have the place to myself. And I'm just about done. This is one of those things that I call a wild card that is 50 cents. And I'm not going to go research all these right now. I'm just going to get them and take my chances. Now, one of these is wood. I don't need that. But I'm going to get those and take my chances on them. And what did they sell for? Would you believe? They sold for $30 on offer. They sold for $30. And I sent the offer. I had them at $39.95. Because of all the variations and the roofs and porches and all that stuff, I'm going to wrap each one in tissue paper first before I move on to any bubble wrap. So I am going to cut these into half sheets. And I just picked my tissue paper up at our local Dollar Tree. I know it's $1.25 now, but I just buy it as I need it. I like the size of it, just seems to work. All right. Holding in the one corner, just I run my hand down through it gently, and then I start wrapping it. And I can see that I didn't do a very good job of protecting the top of the roof, so I need another little piece. What I'm trying to do is put some support behind it, building it up with a little bit of support. And then some small bubble wrap because it conforms better to the shape compared to large. So my first layer is small bubble. This is when I switch to my masking tape. One down. I'll do the same thing for the rest of them. I think for these smaller ones, I can get by with a half sheet of small bubble for the first layer of packing. I have an eBay box that's about 15 by 7 by 5. 5 air pillows. I could probably go with a smaller box, but it's a $30 sale. I want to make sure that these absolutely do not get broken. And really, no matter if it's a $30 sale or a $10 sale, I don't want it to get broken. You know what I mean. Those of you who know how I pack, you know that I take the best care that I can with everything. All right, I'm going to try to make a half sheet of bubble wrap work for each of these. Half sheet of large half-inch bubble. And my goal is to fit each one of these in here. I know that I can fit them in here, but let's give it a little more protection. It's a little bit at each end. I don't think I have room for air pillows, so quarter pieces at the end. This is the largest one. I'm going to put that in the middle and start standing. Maybe I can stand it on its side. I hope I haven't overpacked them. Looks like I might have. Maybe I can turn some this direction. Yes. Maybe this direction. Yes. I still have one more here. I'm going to have to turn them all this direction. That's okay. I can see though that there's no protection in the corners at all. I don't know if I can fit air pillows or not, but I'm going to try. Lifting up on the bubble wrap to push the air pillows. It's good. I'll get it taped up and in the mail. Let's jump over to eBay and take a look at what is selling for small ceramic houses. And typical to eBay, I think there's a few other things in there too.
I wanna let you know, oh, you're the only one for me. No one else. I'm gonna shout it out, yeah, up on the mountaintop. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love. So I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. Oh, there's something deep inside, yeah, that really makes me wanna speak my mind, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you sell these cute little birthday figurines? You know, some of them have a number on them, like this number 2, and some have just the birthday month. But either way, they're adorable. I think it's this one that sold, number 2. month of May. Is that May? I can't tell, but I'll have to look it up and make sure this is the right one because I do have some other birthday angels. This is a good example of why you should always double check the photo. The one that sold is about this height, but it's not this one. Nope. I have to move some things. It's a similar color in the dress, and it doesn't have a number, and it does say June. This is the one that sold, not that one. And she is a little taller. I forgot to say that she sold in our Avante-avenue store. Well, I made a major mistake. Major mistake. Besides pulling the wrong one the first time. Do you see anything wrong with this? It says Vintage Japan May Birthday Girl. Does it say May on it? No, it says June. So I had an error in the listing. I just had to message the buyer, apologize for our error, and ask if they wanted this one. It says June, or if they wish to cancel. So to cancel, well, it's a lost sale. Oh, so frustrating when stuff like that happens. It's rare, but it happens. Good news. I messaged the buyer. She did, in fact, want the June little girl, birthday June. So the fact that I made a mistake in the title is not a concern in this case. So let's get her wrapped up. Doesn't always work out that way. So yes, I'm very happy to hear that. First thing we're going to do is wrap her in some tissue paper to protect all these fragile areas, including the wings. And I take the sheet of tissue paper at one corner and run my hand down through it. And then I choose a point and start wrapping. And to make it easy for her to take it off, I just use regular tape. I don't want it to be tugged at or pulled. Let's give it one more wrap in tissue paper, and I think I'll go ahead and double this time. And just do this. Again, just using regular tape. Sometimes I use small bubble wrap, but I think I can go this time right to the large. And yes, I have labels for avante-avenue. I'm trying to keep this box pretty small. This is about an 8 by 6 by 4. I'll get it assembled. And even though it's a small box, I want you to take a look at this. 32 edge crush test, 32 ECT. Even on my small boxes, this is the minimum that I purchase. 32 ECT, that means it can withstand 32 pounds of crush test all the way around. Doesn't guarantee it can't get crushed by a 50-pound box, but I have had great luck with my 32 ECT boxes. See if we can nest her in some bubble wrap. I have room for air pillows, and we'll top it with more bubble wrap. It's good. I'll get it taped up and in the mail. Let's go over to eBay and check for Vintage Japan birthday month figures. You've heard it from me many times that simple white bowls can sell. This one hasn't sold yet, but some other ones did. 4 of them, in fact. We sold 4 white bowls. I think it's these. The bowls are made by Mikasa. Pattern is trellis. And at the time that we bought the bowls, we also bought 4 plates, 4 salad plates. But I have to tell you, bowls can sell better than plates. If you can find at least 2 bowls, preferably 4 bowls, check out the brand for sold comps because they might have some value. Bowls tend to get broken easier than plates. 4-count Mikasa Trellis white bone china fruit salad cereal bowls paid $4 and they sold for $40. That's pretty good, right? $4 to $40. Come on, that's a woohoo! Let's get them packed. 4 bowls, 4 fragile bowls. I think I'm going to pack them 2 and 2. First, we'll nest them just a little bit. Fill the hollow area with some bubble wrap. I'm going to see about stretch wrapping these together. A little awkward at first to get started. Reverse direction here. And that's probably good. No movement between these 2 bowls. Next, some large 1/2-inch bubble. And because it has a seam through the center that is popped, I'm going to add another sheet of bubble wrap on the diagonal. And I'm going to turn the bowls upside down because I found it's a lot easier to pack up to the bottom side than to pack up to the top and perhaps miss getting cushion right here. So I like to turn the bowls upside down. This one I'm not going to tape on. I'm just going to let it fold up in as I go. Masking tape. Going to fold that one triangle up and then fold this down. I like to put the tape on the bubble wrap first. So I'm tucking the bottom in and folding the top down and using a longer piece of tape. So that triangle gets tucked in, fold the bottom up and the top down. They're not quite overlapping each other, but you get the idea. Now, can I feel anything? You know what? It's really good. I can't feel anything, so this is going to work. I'll just need a box big enough to handle 2 of these bundles. The second set of bowls. I'm going to separate them with some bubble wrap. You can feel that it's nestled down inside. Sometimes I use foam wrap as well. Sheet of bubble wrap, fill the void as well as I can. And I'm going to get this out of my way for a second. And then start to stretch wrap. Holding the small bubble wrap in a little bit. Kind of have to, you almost need 3 hands to get started. But I want to pull this taut. And I have links for stretch wrap in the description box below the video if you don't have any. Do the same thing here. 2 sheets of large 1/2-inch. Remember, it's large bubble wrap, 1/2-inch bubble wrap, not small. Turn the bowls upside down. I can't feel the bowls. This is good. But I do need to put more packing in the box. Let's check the measurement. We're looking at about 16.5, and they're, without the wings, they're about, I should probably have about 10 inches this direction. As far as height, probably about 6 inches to allow for bubble wrap. I have a 16 by 12 by 8-inch eBay box. Let's go over to eBay and see what Mikasa bowls are selling for. I think you'll be surprised. And I didn't just check on white ones. As you watch, you'll see I have some other bowls, Mikasa bowls, in other patterns and colors as well.
I'm gonna show you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my lips, and that's how much they wanna kiss you and caress you and love you till my dying day. You're the only one I need, no one else. I tell your friends,
Food Network dishes. Yeah, I picked up 2 of these at a sale. I think it was a garage sale, not sure now. And they sold for a pretty decent price. Food Network, who knew? It's over there. I can see it. Sold 2 of these because we listed 2 of them. These are Food Network little ceramic. I kind of think of them as strawberry containers, you know, fruit bowls. I guess you can use them in your refrigerator for your strawberries or fruit. Fruit and berry basket. We are back. Mark and I are back for the 3rd time. 2nd time today. Had a nice lunch break going in. See what they've put out because it just seems to get better and better. Ceramic strawberry boxes, fruit boxes by Food Network, $1 each, in really good shape. Be a nice set. Oop, sorry, little heart. Paid $2 for the 2, so $1 each, and they sold at full asking price at $29.95 plus ship. Who knew they could be worth that much? But if you don't start at $29.95, you can't get $29.95. For packing, I think I can stack them together. I think. Got a little square, large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. Let's see. All right, got to do something different than that. I could put this in the bottom, but I also need to add some other bubble wrap, some small, so that the sides of the bottom dish have some protection. I can feel it resting on the bubble wrap. That's a good thing. Have this hollow area here. And let's see about stretch wrapping these together, because it would be nice if I could fit them in a smaller box rather than a really wide box. Just pulling up the small bubble wrap around the edge. I don't want them to shift during shipping, so stretch wrap helps with that. And I know there's a lot of glare here this morning, so sorry about that. Okay, just press stretch wrap down, press it all down. First layer done. I tore off 2 sheets, but I might need more than this. Let's see. Well, it might make it, but I need something for this center seam. Let me check this again. Is it going to be covered completely? You know what? I'm going to put 2 sheets this direction. Also, going to turn this upside down because it curves. You can see how the sides go in a little bit. For bowls and things like that, I turn the item upside down so that I can conform the bubble wrap better to the shape. So we're going to give this 2 layers, 1 each direction. This doesn't reach all the way, but I have the other layer of bubble wrap going the other direction, so I think I'm pretty good. Plus I'll put more in the box. So this is what I'm working with now for the box. Thank you, label. We are pushing 9 inches. Yeah, 9. Okay, I got an idea. I have a box that's 9 by 9 by 9. First things first, a test fit. Hope I can get it back out of here. You know what? I think I'm going to put it to the side and see. I do believe I can get some air pillows on the bottom. Let's try 3. I've got room in here for more. At least 1 more on the bottom. Like so. I'm going to add some more bubble wrap. 2 and 2 crosswise. And when I put this in here, it's probably going to be hard for me to get it back out. We're going to try. Oh, it's not going down. It's not going down. I'll take 1 layer off. Tucking these wings in, as I call them. Okay, it's in. But I need to get some protection on each end. Maybe 2 air pillows. Actually, that's not going to work very well. So I'll take a sheet of large bubble wrap, just kind of push it down in, fill in that area, that hollow area. I'll do the same thing over here. And this is what I have so far. Put a couple of air pillows in the middle. Let's see. But I also could put one here. You know, this is pressing down enough, about a ½ inch. I can see it's pressing down. So that's not enough protection. So in that case, I add another sheet. I want it packed tight. No movement whatsoever. And the bubble wrap and the air pillows will compress some. So I'm not worried about that. That's actually a good thing. You know what? It's good. I'll get it taped up and in the mail. Let's jump over to eBay and see what it's selling for Food Network ceramic baskets or bowls. Let's take a look. If you haven't done so, check out our other videos, our cha-ching what sold videos and shop and haul videos and all kinds of videos. And we appreciate a thumbs up, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue, and Mark and I will see you soon. Be sure to subscribe.